Almost set here. Rabbit Lass coming up. Bold and Royal. Rothercliffe just to Joe Mile. Now Guitar Magic to come right up. Carawina Return. Henry McDermott just out of the sulky. Climbing back in now. Olga Miss. The Bugle Call. Good looking bird. Kentucky George, and back on the 35. Strand across now for its motor power. Almost ready for the cup. Away they go. And Rabbit Lass came out okay. Bold and Royal went backwards. Ex-Shadow away quickly looking for the lead. Rabbit Lass hunts up to hold it out though. Carawina Return began nicely from the second line and gets up inside Rothercliffe. Wider out Olga Miss just to Joe Mile. Guitar Magic is caught deep early. Well back, good looking bird. Kentucky George, its motor power. And the two gallopers to the Bugle Call, and out of it also Bold and Royal. Rabbit Lass held out Ex-Shadow early. Carawina Return onto the leader's back. Now getting into the 1-1 is Rothercliffe, forcing Olga Miss out deep. Just as Joe Mile switches back to the inside from Guitar Magic, about 6 metres, good looking bird. Behind it Kentucky George, then its motor power as Olga Miss goes forward at the judge. And the other two out of it, Bold and Royal and the Bugle Call. Olga Miss can't get in here. Rabbit Lass holding the others out, Ex-Shadow and Olga Miss on the inside. Carawina Return. Then Rothercliffe 1 by 1 just to Joe Mile on the inside as Olga Miss now gets to the death. 6 metres away Guitar Magic. They're running along. 5 metres, good looking bird. 4 to Kentucky George. Another 5 metres away it's motor power. 40 metres away Bold and Royal, and the Bugle Call last of all. Up to the top corner, here's Caldo letting go here on Guitar Magic. He tries to keep the driver of Rabbit or get him napping. He didn't, but now Kevin Bruff allows Guitar Magic to go to the lead. And boy, oh boy, has this spread eagled the field out. Guitar Magic with that lightning move. Out by 8 metres to Rabbit Lass, 4 metres Carawina Return, then Olga Miss. Well, it should drop off shortly, the run it had, and the pace is on just to Joe Mile, 4 back along the rails. Ex-Shadow 1 by 1. Tracking it up then was Rothercliffe, 4 metres, good looking bird, Kentucky George. And O'Sullivan is easing out now in its motor power. He gets around the outside of good looking bird. He gets around Rothercliffe. He's about to get around Ex-Shadow. The driver of Olga Miss sees him coming, but there's not much he can do about it. As Guitar Magic leads at the 1300, it's motor power getting to second. Rabbit Lass now held up on the leader's back. Olga Miss 1-1 on the inside. Carawina Return. 2 metres to Ex-Shadow. 2 metres away just to Joe Mile on the rails. Then a sulky's length Rothercliffe, 4 metres, good looking bird, and Kentucky George. 1100 metres out, Guitar Magic, 3 metres to its motor power. Rabbit Lass a neck away on the inside. Olga Miss is 4th on the rails. Carawina Return. Then next in the running line, Ex-Shadow just to Joe Mile, the rails from Rothercliffe. 4 metres away, good looking bird. The inside of it, well, he's caught them up here, Bold and Royal, followed by Kentucky George and the Bugle Call at the rear. Around the turn now, 800 metres out in the cup, and Guitar Magic leading by 2 metres to its motor power. Rabbit Lass is 3rd. 4th is Olga Miss, starting to feel the strain. Carawina Return, Ex-Shadow coming out 3 deep. Just to Joe Mile, gets one off the fence. Dropping back Rothercliffe, around it Kentucky George. Good looking birds in a traffic jam. Bold and Royal, the Bugle Call. Guitar Magic sprinted at the 600. 5 metres, it's motor power. Rabbit Lass is 3rd, then Carawina Return. Olga Lass missed, dropping off. Then Ex-Shadow on the inside. Rothercliffe from just to Joe Mile. But it's motor power at the 450 metre mark. Starting to lay down the gauntlet to Guitar Magic. He races up to join him. 8 metres to Rabbit Lass, then Carawina Return. Well back Rothercliffe, but it's motor power. 250 out, drawing a metre in front of Guitar Magic. I tell you what class is going to show here. Well back then Carawina Return. It's motor power. Almost 3 metres in front from Guitar Magic around the corner. And O'Sullivan shoots the champ away. He looked a good thing despite the 35, and he's going to bolt in. It's motor power, wins the Horsham Cup by about 8 metres. Good race for second. Flying, good-looking bird. It's got up to get second from Guitar Magic, Carawina Return. Then Rothercliffe, a cheeky run just to Joe Mile. Rabbit Lass found the class too hot, then Ex-Shadow. Kentucky George, Olga Miss, the Bugle Call, and Bold and Royal was last in. The winner, it's motor power, driven by Jim O'Sullivan. Well, there's a horse coming to Horsham that's won over $325,000 in his career. He's only a 6-year-old, and you can see why he's won that sort of money with that run here tonight. Just too good for them, despite the 35. Just too classy. By New York Motoring from Guy Resser, raced by Alan Hunter, trained and driven by Jim O'Sullivan. Just behind the place getters in last Friday night's Bendigo Cup, behind horses such as Defoe, Almeda Boy, Lord Muckley, etc. Matched it with Imprimatur, and here he is here at Horsham tonight showing you his way.